The Los Angeles Rams took home a crucial divisional win over the San Francisco 49ers in a low-scoring Thursday Night Football affair that ended 12-6 in Santa Clara. The game was defined by poor weather conditions that impacted both teams' performances, leading to a game filled with drops, overthrows, and an abundance of punts. The Rams and 49ers combined for just 2 field goals in the first half, each kicking a 48- and 53-yard attempt. San Francisco led 3-0 at the end of the first quarter, but both teams struggled in the wet conditions, making the game a defensive slugfest. The rain caused significant issues for the quarterbacks and receivers, who struggled to execute in the harsh weather. At the start of the second quarter, Jake Moody's 53-yard field goal put the 49ers ahead. But after back-to-back 3-and-outs, the Rams found their rhythm. Los Angeles took advantage of a sound field position, and Joshua Karty's 48-yard field goal knotted the game at 3. The Rams' defensive effort kept San Francisco from capitalizing, and the half ended tied at 3-3. The game picked up in the second half, but both teams failed to convert in the red zone, forcing field goals to break the deadlock. Karty's second field goal of the night, a 23-yard attempt, tied the game at 6 early in the fourth quarter. The Rams failed to score in their next red zone possession, but pulled ahead for the first time with a third field goal from Karty, making it 9-6. Matthew Stafford's 51-yard pass to Puka Nacua in the fourth quarter gave the Rams a brief spark, setting them up on the 49ers' 16-yard line. However, they couldn't capitalize on the momentum and had to settle for another field goal attempt, which gave Los Angeles a 6-point lead with 18 seconds remaining. The game's defining moment came when 49ers quarterback Brock Purdy attempted a last-ditch effort. Purdy drove the ball into Rams territory with time running out, but a critical mistake sealed San Francisco's fate. On a deep pass intended for Jalen Jennings, Purdy overthrew the ball, and Rams cornerback Darious Williams made an interception in the end zone. The touchback allowed the Rams to take over at their 20-yard line, effectively ending the game. The Rams' defense dominated throughout, and the win brought them within half a game of the NFC West leading Seattle Seahawks. For the 49ers, it marked another disappointing result, pushing them 2 games below .500 on the season. This victory gave Los Angeles a much-needed divisional win. Key defensive plays, especially Williams' late interception, ensured the Rams overcame a challenging offensive night. Both teams struggled to find an offensive rhythm, so special teams played a crucial role. Karty's consistent field goals proved to be the difference-maker. The Rams' defense, led by Darious Williams' game-sealing interception, stood firm against Brock Purdy's late attempts to tie the game. The win also boosts the Rams' chances for a playoff spot, while the 49ers continue to struggle as they aim to stay alive in the NFC West. This critical victory came just 4 days after the Rams' exciting shootout win over the Buffalo Bills, which showed the team's resilience during a challenging season stretch. Here's the 620-word script based on your provided content. The 49ers and Rams are facing off in a crucial NFC West matchup with playoff implications, but both teams will have key players missing. For the 49ers, star players Nick Bosa and Dre Greenlaw are active, returning after a bizarre Achilles injury suffered during Super Bowl 58. However, the 49ers will be without offensive tackle Trent Williams, who has been ruled out for the game, along with several other players. The 49ers inactives include quarterback Joshua Dobbs, linebacker Dre Greenlaw, and defensive lineman Khalil Davis and Sam Malik Mustafa. Williams' absence, a key figure on the offensive line, could impact the team's ability to protect its quarterbacks and create running lanes for its backs. For the Rams, running back Cody Schrader, linebackers Brennan Jackson, and offensive linemen Dylan McMahon and Warren McClendon Jr. will be inactive for the game. Despite missing some players, the Rams remain in the playoff race, with their key offensive players like quarterback Matthew Stafford and receiver Puka Nacua expected to play significant roles. As for betting odds, the 49ers are favored to defeat the Rams with a 2.5-point spread. The money line sits at 49ers minus 150 and Rams plus 125, meaning San Francisco is expected to win, but not by a large margin. The over-under for the game is set at 48.5 points, reflecting expectations of a moderately high-scoring affair. For fans looking to place bets, a few notable prop bets include Rams running back Darious Williams hitting the over on 73.5 rushing yards at minus 115, Matthew Stafford staying under 0.5 rushing yards at minus 120, and Kyle Juszczyk scoring an anytime touchdown at plus 750. 49ers running back Isaac Guerendo, who left Sunday's game with a potential foot sprain, plans to play tonight despite the injury. He has been cautious about his status, but reports suggest he will be available for the game, providing depth to the San Francisco backfield. The 49ers have expressed their intention to get Deebo Samuel more involved in the offense, notably since they've been missing other key players like Christian McCaffrey and Brandon Ayuk. Samuel, one of the most versatile players in the NFL, is only the second player in league history to record over 4,000 receiving yards and 1,000 rushing yards in his first 5 seasons. With his unique ability to impact the game in multiple ways, Samuel will be a key player for the 49ers as they aim for a late-season playoff push. Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara will host the game. Temperatures will be in the mid-50s, and there is a strong chance of rain, which could impact the game's tempo. The weather may make it more difficult for both teams to execute offensively, and mistakes and turnovers may be a factor. Looking at the NFC West standings, the Seattle Seahawks currently lead the division with an 8-5 record, but the race is still wide open. The Rams are sitting just behind at 7-6, while the 49ers are 2 games back at 6-7. The Rams have a better chance of making a playoff push due to their remaining schedule, which features more divisional matchups. The Rams will need to sweep their remaining division games, especially against the Seahawks, to have a chance to win the division or at least secure a wild card spot. The 49ers, on the other hand, face a steeper challenge. With just 1 divisional win and difficult matchups, including games against the Miami Dolphins, Detroit Lions, and Arizona Cardinals, the 49ers must make a run to have a shot at the postseason. Their odds of making the playoffs are plus 1,000, giving them a 9.09% chance of qualifying. The Rams' schedule is relatively more manageable. They have remaining matchups against the New York Jets and Arizona Cardinals. With a win against the 49ers, the Rams can keep their playoff hopes alive and improve their divisional standing. Both teams have had notable success in Super Bowl history. The New England Patriots and Pittsburgh Steelers are tied for the most Super Bowl wins, with 6, while the 49ers have 5 rings. The Rams, with 2 Super Bowl victories, are still chasing a third, which would put them in a league with the NFL's most successful franchises.